everybody. This is Lloyd and Roger
Hi.
Williamson. This is our music room. Welcome out. It's our weekly guitar playing show. We often play in different bands and we get to play together occasionally. Yes, we are father and son if you're just meeting us. Nice to meet you.
Hi.
Okay, so that's Freight Train. If if you've seen this show before, you might notice now it's pre-recorded, so there might be some fades between songs, and we just are doing them on Sunday afternoons now instead of Tuesday evenings, but they'll still be put up online Tuesday evenings. Also, they're on YouTube now instead of Facebook, but the link is on Facebook, so you can still find this on there on my site. Also, they're on RogerWilliamsonGuitarPlayer.com under the blog. So you can look at them on there too. So thanks for tuning in. where would you have learned that song?
I don't remember. I think with a sax or a clarinet player at one point. Don't remember who it was, but
Did we just learn it on stage and they
Yeah,
would play it and then
yeah.
you would just have to remember and then play?
yeah.
What key do you want?
G, wasn't it? I think. Yeah, we just start reading off of that.
I can play an intro from the 5 from D. So did I. razor in a shoe. Leroy looked, best line of that song, looked like a jigsaw puzzle with a couple of pieces gone. Oh, we got time for one more, I guess.
Okay.
Oh, wait, I forgot to do the commercial break. Okay. We'll be right back with this very important message.
All the things I've been through get in the way of loving you.
Through gritted teeth and eyes shut tight, the promise of a fresh delight.
Corner lays me in my pine wood home. I roll on.
This week there's a big loss to the musical community in our area, around the Owen Sound, Ontario area. We lost a great performer and singer and all-around great entertainer, Alfie Fromage. And Alf has spent a career in country music. It's just been years and years, and before I was born, and he employed a lot of musicians, a lot of different players, and started a lot of us on our path to careers in the industry. And often when Alf was playing, there'd be somebody named Williamson in his band. As a matter of fact, I think we all played with him at various different times. You worked with Alf and with Neil.
Yes.
And I worked with Alfie, and Uncle Ross played on Alfie's
TV show.
Alf on the television show. Yeah. And also Brother Paul has worked with Alf lots of times too, so he'll be really missed in the area.
Sure.
So this is for Alf. I'm holding his bass because he's an entertainer. He worked at a lot of different jobs too. Because when we first moved to Tara, he worked at the grocery store. Yeah. Yeah, he was a butcher. Yeah, and he's a musician, and he always working around saws. What was he thinking? But he was good at that, as he was at everything. But then he had a music store in Owen Sound for a long time, and I bought this bass there. It's a 1971 bass, and this was in the 80s. I was using a not very good bass alive, and I went in. I really liked this one, and it was $500.
Oh.
And I didn't have $500, and I told Alf I really liked it, and I'd have to sell my other bass first, and he said, well, why don't you take it and why don't you rent it from me and try it out for a night, and if you like it, I'll take the rental price off the cost. So I paid him whatever it was to rent it, and then of course I didn't want to give it back because it was really good. But I still didn't have the money, and he said, well, why don't you just leave your other one here and I'll see if I can sell it for you. And it was sold in a week, and then I was able to get this bass, and I'm still using it. And it's great. So it's a great story of Alf.
Yeah.
And he got an award, the Old Sound Cultural Awards a few years ago, and I phoned him to congratulate. This is an Alfie story, if anything. I phoned him to congratulate him. I said, hello, hi Alf, it's Roger Williamson. I want to say congratulations on your award. He didn't. He just said, oh my, Roger, good to hear from you. And then he just proceeded to tell me about 5 jokes in 4 minutes, one right after the other. He didn't even acknowledge anything. He just, that's a really cool way to remember him. So, our condolences to the Fromage family and everybody online who's talking about Alf, who's worked with him. There's been a lot of players, J.K. Gully and lots of others. Got their start with Alf. And one thing for sure is when you got hired with Alf, you were get ready to work, because there was a lot of shows we would play. We would play 6 nights in a row often, and sometimes 6 months at a time. And it was everybody wanted him to sing for them, and he needed players. So, thank you, Alf.
Sure.
That's all for us this week, folks. Thanks for tuning in.
Thank you.
Lloyd and Roger Williamson. See you again soon.